Hey guys and gals, it's me George. I'm back here in the shop and I have a little bit of an update on the StingRay Power. And I've been working on getting the motor mounted. I got it stripped down most of the way. I've got to do a little more investigation to see what more I can actually take off it. Being a chainsaw, the gas and the bar oil containers are contained right on the motor. I'm not sure if I could take them off of there or not. If I can, it will change my mounting situation. I may leave them on there, cap them off, and just run my fuel tank separately and run it right into the line here. But yeah, what I've been working on mainly is getting the motor mounted. And you can see I made a mount back here and it's just tacked on, and it screws on using the regular mount that normally had the handle going to it. And then up front here we're going to use some wrenches. I'm not reinventing the wheel. Darren, Musty One, has done a number of these, and so there's not much I can do to improve on what he's doing. And I'm taking a few cues from him. I did some lawnmower repair, snowblower repair back in the spring, and in exchange for doing those repairs I got a box of Craftsman wrenches and sockets and stuff like that. Probably about $300 or $400 worth more than I'll ever use, and most of them were new. You can see wrenches there and sockets there and more sockets there, and I've already got some of them in my toolbox. But anyway, what I decided to do is I would use Craftsman wrenches wherever possible for making my mounts. And so we actually have two 5/16 wrenches, combination wrenches up here for our front motor mounts. And again, these are only tacked on. And those bolts are not the permanent bolts, obviously, but that's the bolts that were on the handle, and that's what I have to use at the moment. They're metric, and I don't have the right size metric to replace them with. So yeah, I'm not sure what motor this is. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm thinking that it might be a Husqvarna or it might be a Stihl, not sure. I haven't investigated yet. So I had to keep this forward enough so that I could get my spark plug in and out. And you see I got a piece of rope going in there. You say, well, George, what do you got a piece of rope going down inside of your motor for? Well, that was so I could get my clutch off. And the way you remove the clutch on these is these pieces here slide on like that. This goes in there. And then this clutch itself actually screws on, and it's left-handed threads. So to be able to get it off and hold the engine from turning over, stick some rope in there and pull it till the piston's up tight, and then you just give it a tap clockwise with a screwdriver and it pops that baby loose. So that's what I have to start with. And whether I'll actually use this clutch setup or not and change the gear on the back or put a pulley on or just put a pulley on here, that's to be determined yet. You can see I have the handlebars off and I have the seat off and I have the chain off. And I had tried sticking this in here, you know, to use for belt drive. Well, the problem is that the spokes on this wheel are so far recessed that it would have it in too far. And to bring it out here, it's gonna, if I have it out here, it's gonna cover up my chain. So I think I need to go back and watch some more of Darren's videos. See how he does it. I know he usually has it set up so the belt rim is right here against this one. and then he moves his sprocket out somehow. So we'll see what happens anyway. I haven't even started thinking about that really. I've spent the morning today, or part of the morning, working on this, and I realized that no matter what I do, this shroud here that was what covered over the exhaust is going to have to be cut off of there. So I'm going to have to cut this right off of there. And sure, it would be nice if you could take a lot of this junk off, but I realize the more I look at it, I probably could take this shroud right off, but then I don't have my mounting point back here. And so for that reason, I'm going to leave it. And I don't mind it looking a little bit like a chainsaw motor when it's all done. I'm going to clean it up. It'll probably get painted a different color other than orange. And I may take this casting off the top here, because that doesn't really do anything. That was to hold the air filter. And obviously I'm going to have a different kind of an air filter up in there. Haven't figured that out yet. So yeah, that's where we're at. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. You know, that motor's in there good and solid. It ain't going to go anywhere. And I got some gas, and now that it's mounted solid, I should be able to give it a try and see if it'll start. But we'll wait for that for the next video. So, until next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying thanks for watching. Bye now.